Oh my god. It's election day. Gotta go vote. Oh my god, okay. Gotta go vote. Gotta go vote.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to vote. It's election day. It's the most important election of our time. The fate of the free world, the fate of democracy is on our hands right now.
Election? Dude, you're Irish.
Oh.
There's no Irish elections. You're not American.
Oh yeah.
You can't vote.
Oh well. Tradcons or neolibs, anarcho-commies or libertarian centrists, maybe a tanky who enjoys some shitlib bashing, or a good old-fashioned fasci. No, these aren't the names of the nearest furry conventions in your area. These are real life, and I use the term real life very loosely, political positions from across the political spectrum. These positions are filled with communities full of so many people and some of our greatest minds. But I don't blame you for not knowing what any of these means if you're someone who, goes outside. Now, with all these communities, you'll find that they're often led by some real political figures and political leaders that wield some real political power in the world. Nope, just kidding. They're often led by weebs and grifters. Grifters who are rinsing you out of all your money. So they might as well be politicians, to be honest. You're dug into your camp, you found the person you follow, you've had your issues that you care about, whether culture war issues or geopolitical issues, transgender bathrooms or genocide, fourth wave feminism, or the legitimacy of the annexation of Crimea. A fake Facebook troll makes up a story about Haitian immigrants eating cats and dogs, and now you're doing mental backflips to try and justify this because your favorite cult leader embarrassed himself on the big stage.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Whatever it is, you've got your side, you've got your camp now. It's us versus them. We're the good guys. The enemies are trying to destroy our country. They control the weather. They control the money. Fascists, communists, rapists. Any conversation is just an excuse to score points against your perceived enemy, disguised as a quest for knowledge in the marketplace of ideas. Your truth-seeking content consumption is just a front for the echo chamber that you've created, consisting mostly of content that just makes you feel good and reinforces all the things that you already believe and that you already think. Not realizing that the hate and the vitriol that you have for your neighbor is as a result of the kerosene poured onto you from a true enemy from the outside who wants nothing more than both your destruction, you and your neighbor. But this isn't just any random rabbit hole. This is the worst rabbit hole. Now you take pleasure in the blood sport of online debate, taking pleasure in this pathetic nerdy substitute for the actual type of life-threatening blood sport that your ancestors would have had to go through for survival. From the moment you wake up to watch the next video of a triggered libtard getting owned, or the next 3-hour podcast on who really owns the world and lobbies our governments, or the next video essay from a cringe white dude with a mustache and a mullet talking about the dangers of patriarchy and white supremacy, sprinkled in with a little bit of commentary on how the bourgeoisie are fucking us in the ass because, they control the means of production to all the dildos, or something along those lines. Often commentary made from the comfort of their mansions, Then you get deeper and deeper as we get isolated into different camps. The infighting begins, fighting between those who were once seen as your allies, as the purity spiral tightens and tightens. The in-group becomes the out-group because you just weren't left enough or right enough. You're now introduced to subgroups and subdivisions. Uh-oh, the political compass memes didn't prepare you for this. You spend your waking nights researching, trying to learn how neoliberals differ from social democrats, how the MAGA hard right wiped out the neocons, how all tankies are progressives but not all progressives are tankies. Can the anarchists and the democratic socialists save the far left from the dangers of tanky Marxist-Leninism? Are the far right now turning on Donald Trump? And just when you thought it couldn't get any more complicated, you've got the Nazgûls to come and turn the horseshoe into a perfect circle. It may be too late by the time you realise, but you realise that you've now wasted months, maybe even years, consumed by all this drama and this puppet show. But you will wake up one day and realize that your life has not gotten any better. You're not any happier now that you know all these political talking points. You're not any happier now that you spend your waking nights winning arguments in your head, ruminating over all this political theory and thinking about all these niche subgroups and how this one differs from that one. Wake up, look around you. Your life and your loved ones' lives aren't getting any better. The people in your real life, your friends and family, they don't know what any of these political terms mean. You realize that you've autistically isolated yourself from 99% of the world, because now this is all you know how to talk about. Once you peek your head out of the water and look around and see, you'll realize nobody actually really cares about any of this stuff. So touch grass.